Yo, what is up everybody? It's your boy Polaris back with another epic video, and today we're diving into what I've discovered to be the ultimate strategy for the new Fortnite season, bug-infested. Get ready because I'm about to share the biggest tips, most overpowered weapons, and some insane strategy to help you rack up those wins like a pro. This video gives game-changing insights, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. And hey, if you have any questions or need tips on something specific, drop them in the comments down below, and I'll do my best to answer every single one. Let's jump right in and dominate the battlefield together. Tip number 1, you should always warm up before you actually play. Personally, I like to play reload because it's very forgiving and you have 3 lives, and also it improves your mechanics and gets you ready for battle. So when I'm dropping in, I go for kind of a hot drop but not too hot, and let me show you what exactly I do to be a first one to the ground. So every single POI that has the medallions has these like mud columns or whatever, and you should just jump on top of them and then jump down into the water. Even though it's extremely shallow, you will not take any fall damage. Next, I go to these rare chests. Now, if you see a rare chest gliding in, you should always get it instead of these. And as you saw, the best way to actually get those rare chests is to jump on top of them and then pickaxe them. This prevents bugs from damaging you and just makes the whole process a lot easier. Now, I do start shooting these guys because they're pretty annoying, but this isn't like critical for you to win the game. So, I already wanted the full shield, so I'm going to pop this thing right now, and I'm going to continue to all 3 corners with these things. At Demon's Domain, there's a total of 4 of them, 1 in the middle and 3 on the corners, and most POIs follow a similar pattern. Now I'm going to be carrying some, mobility, I kind of have it with the Flow Brave Fizz, but we want these shots. Probably take them, yep, here we go. And I'm going to be continuing to all 4 of these things. After that, you always want to be sure that you don't have anyone creeping up on you. Best thing I found for this is to turn on visualized audio, because with all the things going on, it can be pretty hard to hear what's going on, but with visualized audio setting, will make sure that you see any footsteps as soon as they're nearby. Oh, let me climb back up. So, next thing you want to do with the queen is, if someone else is there, you want to let them fight and then sneak up onto them. But I think I'm alone this time, very lucky by the way. I'm gonna fight it myself. And the way you can make sure that you have the most chances of being alone, or at least less people, is generally to go for a spot further down the battle path, which will make less people be there because everybody just wants to be close. And now I'm going to be using the rocket launcher to hit its chin right there where it's glowing red to see the maximum amount of damage. As you see, I've done 2 hits and I've already basically killed. There you go, 3 hits and the boss is down, and I get the good loot. So this medallion, what it does is basically give you double jump and this new O.X.R rifle. It's pretty decent and fun to use. So I'm opening this B-pod because I'm about to be A tier. Here in a sec, I just gotta beat some mini bosses or something, and we're gonna make sure that we're at full health. Now, before I leave, I'm always gonna make sure that I've killed every single one of these because each of them gives you some points. As you see in the B, where it says B, it'll give me some points. Right there, leveled up to A, just from killing this guy. Nice. Now we're just gonna go around to clear them out. A pod right there, which I'm definitely gonna make sure open. Oh, that just sent me flying off. By the way, these geysers are very good around the map, and they're gonna be different because they're always gonna be at the new POIs. The old gliders are just regular. Not all of them have been buffed. Now, a couple days ago, there was a rebalancing update, meaning they took all the guns, took all the weapons, and just pretty much nerfed all of them. And I'm actually really happy with this update because we're starting to feel very RNG and 50-50 rather than actually good. If I can take it on my pickaxe. There we go. So it didn't really feel like it was now being up to scale. It felt like whoever, hit the rocket launcher faster or whoever hit more rockets would win. Oh, and that's no fun. This should be still a skill-based game. Alright, and now we're going to be looking for a car after we defeat all of these little beetle things. And guys, we're already A tier and there's still 49 players left, which is quite a bit. But we're already A tier, which is great. Now let's open up the A tier vaults and maybe get to S tier, which will drop us some even better loot. Now, you'll notice for this video, I have max graphics on, and in general, you do not want to have these on. I have a very good computer, and even that struggles with it. By the way, comment down below if you guys want to see a setup tour. But yeah, I have a 5090, which if you don't know, is one of the best graphics cards you can get, and it still struggles with these max graphics. As you can see, I only have about 100 FPS, which is great, but it's always better to have more FPS. Now, I'm just going to keep it moving and start going over to the new bunker. Okay, hopefully there's a car over here. Maybe we'll get lucky. There is. Nice. Perfect. Also, you see me using... Oh, can't move. What the heck? I'm bugged right now. Okay, that's better. Okay, it fixed itself. Alright, so what you'll notice is we're going over here to the A tier bunker and has some very good loot. Now, they did remove some weapons like the O.X.R rifle in the exotic version, as it was simply too good in that rebalancing update I was talking about earlier. Which is unfortunate, so now basically you can just get a shotgun from these A tier vaults or the healing item. The healing item is actually pretty good and definitely worth carrying, as it gives you 300 health in one single slot, which is the most you can get at all. Now we're just going to keep it moving over there. One of the most useful settings I found, which you guys can always copy my own, which I'll make a video about here soon, but then I visualize geometry. I believe it's only available for DirectX 12, but it makes you see all the tiny little details, so you won't be shooting the rock if you're crouched behind it and trying to shoot the enemy. So these are pretty loud and will alert a lot of people nearby, so you should crouch somewhere and just be careful when you're opening these bunkers. Also, the battle pass for this season has been great, and I'm excited to see what the bonus rewards are, which will be coming out soon on the 26th, I believe. Alright, this time we got the Fizz effect, which basically what it does is gives you the slap effect and Flowberry Fizz effect, while also healing you, just like Flowberry Fizz is, and it has 300 uses, so it's very good. Now, you see me drop the revolver thing down. I honestly don't like it, but it just depends on your playstyle. What weapon you should pick is definitely the one that you like using the most, not which one everyone else suggested. So now I'm actually going to go into Storm to the second A tier bunker, see if we get anything good there. The reasoning behind this is that the Storm deals very little damage at the moment, and it can just give you some very overpowered weapons. So, you may have noticed that I've been taking minimal fights. I currently have 0 kills, which in ranked might be a problem, but if you're playing regular, you should definitely hold up on the kills and try to keep them to a minimum, as every single time it will decrease your chances at winning. So right now I see a crown over there, and I'm going to just check it out, see what's up, but I'm never going to commit to a fight, and I'm always going to be taking them on my own terms. Alright, so we're getting close to that, the vault thing, which by the way, there is a bug to actually get in them without actually opening them, which I have in my channel, so go check that out if that interests you. I saw a med pack right there, which is going to be important in case we get low on health, but these things do have tons of slurp barrels in them, so we should be okay. By the way, if you open the map, which for PC is pressing M, then you'll be able to see how many ticks of damage the Storm is currently taking. And what I mean by tick is how many damages, like how many singular points it's taking away per second. In the final zone it's about 10, so right now you can see on the top left that it's only 1 tick, which is great. Now I do have a far rotate after this, so I'm going to need to be careful. Right now I'm just jumping around for fun. It's not something that's strategically good or whatever. Alright, so now we got the revolver thing. I'm not a big fan of it, but the exotic version is pretty decent at better than the most. So, right there I dropped my rocket launcher for the crash pads, and the rocket launcher is actually extremely good. It's better than shockwaves because A, it holds more, and B, it also, what it does is there's a longer delay from the time that you plop down the shockwave to the time it actually goes off, which means you can go further, and basically, most simplified terms, it'll boost you further forward instead of up, which will always help you line up the, the angle better. It's kind of hard to explain, it's just better, trust me, and at the very least, if that doesn't make sense, there's just more bullets in one slot. So now I'm going to be looking around for medallions nearby, because we do want to kill them at some point for endgame, but we want to take it at the best time possible for us. Now there's an A-pod over here. Sometimes it worth taking, sometimes not. This time I decided to do it. Got some shockwaves, but we're not going to be needing those. Medkits, nice. We got a medkit here real quick. Alright, and now we're just going to go back into the car. Perfect. Now I just quickly check my inventory, and here's another useful thing. If you go on top of these new geysers, you're going to need to back up a little bit, but when you start hearing them going off, like right here, you see it's starting to push out, you can drive on top of it, and it'll make a great rotate, and it'll send you flying very far. Nice. And now we're just going to keep going in here, seeing if there's any good loot, any crowns, maybe any medallions nearby. So I saw that one on the near floodgate is about to get pushed out by storm, so I'm gonna stay here and see if I can pop some shots at him and maybe even kill him. Okay, so I'm gonna stand by this tree. It's always good to take cover, and I'm gonna crouch here. See him up there? Gonna take some shots. 103, 137, that's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna get in the car, reload first, and now I'm gonna try to put some pressure on him. He's probably healing right now, but that's okay, because he's occupied right now and hasn't reloaded his gun yet, so we'll still have the advantage. You notice I'm not going to go super close, but rather I'm going to go for height. Now here I'm just going to crouch and shoot. We can just perfectly trade, like I just did there. He was hitting headshots, I was hitting headshots. But I knew I had the better weapon, so I was always going to win. So you may be wondering, how did I actually know that I had the best weapon? It's because I have the best weapon in the game. Like, there's nothing better at that range he could have possibly used, so I knew I was safe. Otherwise, you should just look at your inventory and check whatever you have strongest, and that's what you should use. Alright, back in the car we go. Oh, looks like there's a crown right there. We can take it, you know. Why not? We're going for the win here after all. Crown wins are always good. I already have a ton of them though, so it's not very important that we actually get it. By the way guys, whilst we're going there, make sure to comment down below any questions you have or maybe what you want to see, because I'll make sure to answer them to help you out, and it will give me some more content. Alright, so we're near the top here. Oh, looks like that player's over here. We'll see if we can kill him, but like I said, the kills are not what's the most important part. We just gotta make sure that we're safe. Oh, looks like he wants to leave himself. Gonna fire one shot, see what's up. Maybe we'll get him. Oh, behind there. Yeah, not gonna work. Okay. I'm gonna reload right now just to make sure that if I ever need to use it, it's already loaded and ready. Alright, I'm down with there. As you see on the left, there's like a flagpole. That's similar to what used to be on the floating islands, where you would just have to capture the flag and it would give you some loot. But now I have to admit the loot is kind of lame and it's not that good, really. So now we're going to keep it moving and try to kill the medallion player. See if we can do it. Alright, in we are. Oh, the thing. I'm going to check it out. Why not? Might get some more bullets or something. Perfect. Now we're ready. So, these fights with the medallion, you want to do them as early in game as possible, because basically either you're going to win or you're not, right? And it's kind of 50-50. You both have a medallion, you both have an overpowered gun. Say you win, that'll set you up for an excellent game for the future, but if you do lose, you didn't lose much time and you can just queue into another game. By the way, if you look around my car, oh, it's a little late, but there's now water physics, meaning if you like jump, there's a wave that goes around like your feet and stuff, and as you're moving forward, there's like a little wave in front of you. This only works on max graphics, but it is pretty cool, so check it out if you're interested. Or you can just rewind to me in the water. But it hasn't been added to Spawn Island, which is kind of weird. Alright, let's see if we can kill this guy. I'm going to try him with the rocket launch this time, I think. Let's see. Alright, 129, he's going to run. Okay. Yup, and I have to reload. Yeah, okay. We're going to have to reset, but we do want to keep the pressure on, because we don't want him to heal. Sorry. Perfect, now we're at 100%. was still over half of our healing still there, which is great. And now we're just gonna chase them. I just got a new car, so I know that I 100% have more fuel. So if it comes down to it, I will win a fight. Oh, missed right there. Alright, back to chasing. And this is honestly kind of the sad reality of zero build. There's just so much just sitting in a bush or chasing the car. I wish they'd add some sort of mechanic that would kind of force people to fight or something. So there are 7 people remaining, and this is kind of where I considered endgame. Top 10 is where I'd consider it. And this is when you want to start being careful, and you want to let the other people kill each other. Now, I do want to keep the pressure on this guy and kill him, but we'll see if we can do it. Let's check out his car. I think his car has a bit more health than mine, so we're going to take it. And now we're going to keep chasing him. He's in storm currently, it looks like, huh? Oh no, he's just on the edge. I'm going to see if I can ram him, because now ramming does actually quite a bit of damage. And he shockwaves away. Okay, then we can keep following him. He's eventually going to run out, and we're going to get that medallion. Or at least, hopefully. It could just ruin the whole game, but I'm pretty confident with my skill. Now, one thing I'd like Fortnite to correct is, like, the rocket things. Honestly, they feel kind of like a spammer weapon, and they're honestly not that fun, because someone will just come into your room and then just tap their gun and instantly kill you. So I wish they'd nerf those a bit more. Oh, just got absolutely beamed by that guy. Dang. Alright, so we're going to move back, relieve the pressure, and just heal back up, which is great because we have this, what's it called? This like Flowberry Fizz thing. By the way, animation inside a car is super weird. Look through the window right there. It's like not moving, but it's coming out. As long as it works though, that's what matters, right? Alright, I think I'm going to do a deeper rotate here. Just make the medallion guy have to go through me. 5 players left and I only have 1 kill, which is one of the most important things that will make you successful at Fortnite. Is if you, 4 players left, that medallion guy just got killed, so I'm going to try to grab the medallion for absolutely free right now. Perfect, still on the ground, excellent. Medallion, gun, nice. I also still want the crown he dropped, so I'm gonna jump up here. Let's see if I can. Utopia City is such a fun place for endgame. We'll see if the storm keeps pulling here, but it also kind of makes fights be 50-50, where whoever sees the other person first kind of wins. But it would be cool to see how it turns out. Took 10 takes of fall damage, but it's all good right now. Oh, and storm pulls straight towards me. So what I want to do is find a building now where I can just sit and let the other people kill each other. I only want to be taking the last fight, because otherwise it's just a higher risk of me dying. So we're just going inside this building. I see a crown nearby, but I already have one, so we aren't going to be needing that. Alright, and now that we're just crouched up, and we're going to be looking over by that crown. Looks like it's behind the building, but I still want to make sure that that guy is aiming at me, or doesn't know where I am. Alright, gonna kind of get to the edge here. And we're just gonna hide. I think these flowers will kind of do over here. Alright, I'm kind of invisible. But with storm on my back, I know no one's gonna be coming from there. So we're pretty safe. Right now I'm on low ground, but we're probably gonna go back up here soon. Alright, getting here. Oh, there's another player right there. Alright. This isn't too good, but we'll see what we can do if we can survive this, but I guess time will tell. Alright, 3 players remaining, and we got footsteps on us. Guess we'll see how this plays out. By the way, guys, comment down below what you think about this season. Are you guys liking it? I've been kind of enjoying it, but honestly, I thought the last season was better, and this one felt a little rushed coming out. Now, we do have shockwaves in case anything goes wrong, but I'd like to kill this guy if we can, but we'll just have to see. Alright, let's take a look around. Oh, my crown just revealed me. Okay. So he knows exactly where I am. Luckily, I don't have a far rotate for the next storm, if we can make it there. Alright, footsteps still on me. I don't think he knows I'm here, though. Actually, probably does, because I came in pretty weird. By the way, this wrap is one of the best wraps that you see me having right now. It's very gray, except for that red star. And it looks cool, but also it's pretty practical. Alright, he's shockwave. So I think we're going to be safe here. Alright, and let's start up with the rotate again. And just get in here, find somewhere safer. Ooh, let's see if we can get up top here. Alright, what's going to be in the next circle? By the way, if you tap your scroll wheel, it'll mark the place, and you can look on the mini-map to see if that's going to be in zone. Doesn't look like that one is going to be, but it's still closer, so I'm going to stay here. Oh, there's footsteps. Oh, I just got absolutely beamed. Okay. It's the part about Utopia City I don't really like. Oh, I'm in storm. Okay, that's not good. That's very bad. I'm literally one shot right now. Yeah. Alright, GG's guys. Like and subscribe for more awesome tips, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.